Do you give in to the pressures to buy the shiny software tools that promise you the fast path to riches? Or perhaps you want to take another course to be a guru or ninja at one thing or another. Or perhaps you feel the need to upgrade your gear every time there's a new release. Or perhaps there's another accessory that comes along that you just gotta have. And it's funny how all these things seem to be probably the answers to your problems, or so you think. In this video, you're going to learn 3 tips on how not to get distracted by shiny objects and focus on getting results. Let's dive in now. Tip number 1. Buy only what you need where you're at in your journey right now. Have a budget and make sure that any purchases you make are in alignment with your goals. And of course, make sure you're making good use of your purchases. Most of us video creators love cool software and hardware, and we're always on the lookout for that next amazing solution to our problems. This can be a trap. It can be a financial trap and an incredible time suck. You need to be careful. In my endeavor to become an awesome video creator, I sought to learn all kinds of things. I wanted to learn about marketing, branding, the video creation craft, voiceover, whiteboard sketching. I wanted to take it all in. I self-taught myself. I learned through YouTube, and I took some awesome coaching programs. Wow, I got all tooled up with courses. I thought I'd need another 4 years university just to get through most of them. And the funny thing is, by the time I would get through the material, most of them would be obsolete because things evolve. So you need to be careful not to spend forever in the education game. So at the time of the sale or the purchase, was I in need of all those courses? Of course not. You need to be sure that you make your choices based on a just-in-time need so that you're not continuing to stockpile in your knowledge gathering by taking course after course and just signing up because you had an amazing experience in the sale that got you all excited. For example, should I be taking a course in product launching if I'm just starting out and I haven't really even determined with clarity my niche or my branding? Doesn't make sense. What about budget or planning? It doesn't make sense just to be buying courses willy-nilly and stockpiling up the amount of courses and the money you spend. It has to have purpose and be in alignment with your business goals. Like courses, software and hardware products can pile up too if being bought without discipline. For example, do you really need that software product to create cool logo stingers? If you're still in startup mode, it doesn't make sense. Do you need to upgrade your DSLR to that next new super fast processor if you aren't even in the process of producing lots of video yet? Again, that makes no sense. To keep the shiny object purchasing mentality in check, every 2 to 3 months you should take a look back and see your purchases and examine them and say, did I use this particular software? Did I actually learn this material or take this course or use that piece of hardware? You need to monitor yourself to be sure that your purchasing doesn't get out of control. Having this discipline will make a big difference in what you spend your time on, and your wallet will be happier too. Tip number 2, don't get caught up in gear upgrade cycles or wanting to be a jack of all trades. Practice, 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 and get great at what you already can do before you even consider looking at the next thing. There will always be that next accessory or tech upgrade to make. Keeping up with tech to have the ultimate setup is an insatiable habit. In the not too recent past, I was considering upgrading my DSLR. After all, I originally bought it for photography, but now I'm specializing in video, so maybe my camera isn't adequate enough for video creation. As you can see, it's easy to keep seeking something better and better. And then a rational moment came over me. How can I be seeking to upgrade my camera already when I've barely used it to create video at all? In fact, My camera is very capable of producing good quality video. I just need to get to use it and practice more, and you may be surprised at how good the results are. So it's not about thinking about the specs and what you can't do based on spec. You need to get practicing, and then you'll see how you get to be in the quality of the product that you're producing. But my analytical brain and affinity for shiny objects started to overwhelm me. I started to think about all the possibilities of how to create the ultimate video creator setup. Can you see where this might lead? There could be all kinds of additional possible products and accessories to buy. I need better audio, so I need to look at higher quality mics, an on-camera mic, an off-camera mic, a lav mic. What's the right solution? Oh, and I need better lighting too. Perhaps I should get another set of soft boxes and a hair light and maybe some LED portable lights for video on the go. For the video on the go, I'm going to need some kind of stabilization gear. So we need to look into that too, because, God knows I've got a lot of video to create when I'm moving. Oh yeah, and because I want to be better in my vocal performance and I want to be a great storyteller, I think I need to take courses on those subjects right now too, because I need to be the total package. And let's not forget animation software and whiteboard sketching. I got to get all of those additional software elements so that I can create the coolest looking animated videos. Just not sure yet who I'm going to be producing those for. As you can see, there's no end to the escalation game. You can keep seeking new software products, new accessories to buy, and learn. But remember, with it comes a cost, a lot of time investment, and not working on delivering products or projects that you need to do to make a difference out there. You see, I got it wrong from the get-go. I didn't really have a plan. I know I loved technology and I loved exploring and researching, so I geared up with everything that I could and kept exploring and hoping that my passion would guide me to that niche and to decide where to focus. You need to be careful not to let the shiny objects get you out of control. So although I agree it's a good idea to diversify your skills and develop your talents, you need to find focus, because with focus, you're going to take a deeper dive and then you're going to get productive and capable. And by having all the distractions of exploring all kinds of technology, software, and education, you can easily be distracted and taken off track. You need to get results, because in the long run, if you're like me, my goal is to ultimately be able to serve people well and be able to, make a living through this work that I enjoy so well. Tip number 3, balance the learning and the doing. We learn from our experiences. Don't set out at the get-go to be a jack of all trades. This will just consume you. To me, it's all about managing the time that you spend on learning versus doing. The optimal I found to work for me is to spend no more than 20 to 30% on the learning and up to 80% on the doing. Because after all, in the end, in order to move forward, you need to get results. And the results happen by doing, not sitting in the stands, just learning and acquiring all the knowledge. You need to be on the field doing. At the moment, I'm deeply involved in a YouTube challenge where I have to create as much video as I can in a 30-day time period. Well, this challenge has made me raise my bar significantly just by having to get out and produce daily, if not daily, every few days video. I've learned a ton from my experiences. Previous to this challenge, the number of videos I had created had been not that many, but I had learned to the hilt. So now, by producing and practicing and getting out there in this challenge, I've produced a ton of video. And boy, I've found that my level of my game has gone up significantly, and I'm producing a lot more and getting more ideas on how to refine things and take myself to the next level. I'm no longer sitting here being distracted by learning and dreaming about all the wonderful things I can produce and create. I'm actually executing, and that's important. Practice and executing and publishing are going to be the key differentiators that move the bar forward for you in your ability to be a great video creator. Heck, before, my learning and dreaming was focused in thinking about all the things that I could be, because I'm not actually doing. I was able to think about, wow, I want to be an amazing marketer. I want to get into the affiliate marketing game. I want to be a coach. I want to create programs and train. I want to have a membership site. As you can see, as long as you can sit and dream the ideas, you can be anything you want. But again, I wasn't getting results by sitting in dreamland. I had to get out. And thanks for the YouTube challenge, I've been able to do that and practice more. I recommend that you do that as well to get much better results and improve the skill that you have in the craft of video creating and get closer to the goals that you have in the way you want to serve clients and have an impact on the world. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions on how to escape tech shiny objects and to get focused in what you're trying to achieve, please leave them down below and I will help you out if I can. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you find my information of value. Thank you for watching.